What's good, folks? You already know what time it is. We back on another dope episode, live and direct from the Brix, a weekly views as usual. Today, I got San Antonio royalty in the building. I got Black Excellent. Um, Soon, a powerhouse name in the city for sure. Outside of the city, man, who we got? Who we got? Tell them who we got on camera,
Man, it's Double R, man, known as Richie Ray, man.
Man, I appreciate you, man. Long time in the making.
For sure,
Appreciate you pulling up, man. So before I get into everything, I really want to get a little bit of your story, man. I don't think I know much about your, you know what I'm saying, your background and everything,
Yeah,
but
sure.
just talk to us and tell us, how did you like start coming up taking, pictures and videos in the city?
Man, it started when I was a senior in high school. Nobody was, like, capturing the parties and all that. And also the people I grew up with, Davey Dave, Don't Hype Me, they all older than me. So I was watching them as I was growing up. They were filming parties, all types of stuff. That's how it really started.
And what school did you attend?
I went to Stevens.
You went to Stephen? Okay, all right.
Yeah, on the northwest side.
Northwest side. I always thought you was from Northeast for some reason.
Nah.
I just thought you was shout out to Hype and definitely shout out to Davey Dave, man.
Yeah, for sure.
But so I know you said, nobody was capturing, but that's what made you like start to really like get into the videos and all that?
Yeah, and all my friends are older than me, and that's what they was doing. So, like, I might as well do it too, you know what I'm saying?
Now, what were some of the challenges you had coming up in the beginning?
The challenges, just like staying humble. Because sometimes, when you starting, it could kind of get rocky. Well, not even kind of, it gets rocky a little bit. So, that's how it is.
Did it, at any point when you were doing this, did you decide like, man, I want to give up, like, F this, like, this ain't going how I want it to go?
Oh, yeah, bro, plenty of times. But, I stay prayed up all the time. So, the man above, he got everything in line for me. So I just stayed tunnel vision, locked in, everything was good.
Now, how do at what point do you become like a name out here in San Antonio? Like when you notice that people are coming to you, hey, bro, I need a video. Like, what year was that you kind of say like you kind of took off it?
I want to say like, I always was doing it like 2014, but I want to say it picked up like 2018.
2018.
Yeah, that's when I met 3.
Okay, and we're gonna get to him. We're gonna get to him later. What kind of made you decide like, hey, man, if I really want to be that guy, I got to get out of San Antonio?
Risk.
Risk.
I just, growing up too, bro, I ain't always stayed in San Antonio. I'm from a military family, so I lived overseas for 6 years. So I know what it felt like to up and leave. So, I just took the risk to up and leave, get my name out there. My first place I traveled to was LA.
LA, man.
I was out there for 2 weeks, bro, with like $400.
$400 in LA for 2 weeks.
Figured it out though.
Damn, man, shoot, cause LA expensive.
Blessings to my boy Barry though, he got family out there, so
right.
we kicked it at Granny's house and all that.
Hey,
so.
man, sometimes when it comes to dreams, you gotta sacrifice, man.
Nah, for
if
sure.
you believe in that's good though, cause I don't think a lot of people would even take that risk, cause it's hard, especially if you got jobs back home. You got, like you said, $400 and try to make that stretch. And a lot of people will blow through that, bro. That the fact that you say, man, I'm just finna do this for 200, especially in LA.
Yeah, we had bookings and everything, but I was out there with 400 in my pocket.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that 400 turned into
it turned into a little something. It was a lot for me then, but
Man, so when you were coming up in the game, was it ever a point where you noticed that people were starting to kind of envy you, jealous? Was it like any other videographers or photographers started kind of, hating on you a little bit because they seen you coming up? Do y'all experience that in the world of videographers?
Yeah, here and there. But, I ain't worried about it.
Because I always, from the outside, everybody thinks that y'all are cool. So we don't really see the hate or the...
Nah, I fuck with who I fuck with.
The friction, as I can say, man. How do you feel? You're a videographer, so it is a business, right? So how do you feel? And I don't know what your price is, and you don't got to say it, but how do you feel about the artists that kind of like you give them your price and like, I don't want to pay that, bro? Like, why are artists so cheap?
Um, I I want to say they got other things going on, but also some artists don't know the meaning of investment and investing into their self, into their craft. So when they hear a price, they like, well, why the hell I need to pay that for, bro? Well, it's not necessarily a payment to me, bro. You're investing into yourself. So why wouldn't you want to, pay the price and get a good outcome out of it, instead of like, playing the cheap route and going to get somebody who's charging less and the quality don't be there all the way.
Have you do you have artists that ever come to you like, man, I only got this. Can you work on my budget? Do
Yeah,
you?
I work with budgets. If I see you really like serious and taking this, really want to do it, yeah, I'll work with you, bro. But you got to work with me too.
Yeah, yeah, I feel that.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I definitely work with budgets.
Man, so like, as far as in your come up and you're traveling, you're outside the city, like, how did you adjust to being away from home? I know you said you grew up in the military and stuff like that, but how did you adjust to being away from, what I'm saying, the city? This is
I mean, I stayed, like I said, my circle's very small. So, bro, you can ask my closest friends. I talk to them every day. I'll call them and sit on the phone with them. That's how I get by. And everywhere I travel, I got people where I be at. Like, not just people I met, like real relationships.
relationships is definitely key. Um, Obviously, you made a name for yourself. Did it come to a point where you said, hey, you know what? I need to start moving different. You know what I'm saying? People, you know, probably know you making a little bit more paper now. So,
Yeah.
it's obviously haters. It's obviously people that envy you. Did you ever have to start kind of, you know,
Nah, I always move a certain way anyways. So like, never had a problem. Good with everybody, bro. I'm a cool person. You know, I'm good with everybody.
what was that moment, though, when you realized, like, man, this stuff is finally paying off, man? Like, how did you feel, one day you waking up, man? Like, I know you probably feel like you haven't made it, but you're like, man, like,
Uh, when I ain't had to worry about shit. Like I know if something comes up, I'm gonna be able to handle it, cause I stay on top of myself, stay on my craft. I stay locked in. I don't let nothing knock me off my pivot. So like,
did you ever at a point kind of was like, hey, you know what? I got to keep my circle tight now. Things are moving because there's people. I'm pretty sure there's people always want something, right? You know what I'm saying? When you coming up, people asking for this, and it could be family members, it could be friends. Like, did you have to kind of like, what I'm saying, close your circle off?
it's just a little bit,
Yeah.
but like I said, bro, my circle's always been tight. So it ain't no new nothing. Nobody asking me for nothing like that. Like, it's there here and there. I'm gonna take care of it, but not really.
Um, and I want to ask you, since you've been getting out of the city, like, and I see you everywhere. I just think I see you right over the United States. You be in places where a lot of people don't get access to.
Mm.
Artists coming up, and it's mainly artists. They feel like you can't make it out of San Antonio. Can you kind of just give some advice to those people who kind of stuck in that mentality?
Yeah, for sure. This is my advice. You gotta get out. You gotta get out of your comfort zone, bro. You gotta get out of your shell, because it's more to life than just San Antonio. You feel me? And we're overlooked. It's a lot of talent out here, but we're overlooked. So I feel like, for me, I got out and people seeing it, and I tell them I'm from San Antonio, they be like, oh shit, you San Antonio? Yeah, bro, there's a lot of talent here, bro. You got to get out your shell, bro, and take a risk. Like I said, take a risk.
From an outside perspective, do you feel like, and I'm pretty sure you're in rooms and you talk to people and stuff, do you feel like people are starting to like pay attention now?
Oh yeah, for sure. I see. Man, 50 Cent just posted about San Antonio. So yeah, if 50 posted about it, then why not? Why not come push up and see what it's about? It ain't that bad, bro.
Yeah, no.
People make it seem bad, but it's not that bad. Do something. Pay for some stuff. Enjoy yourself. You say it's bad, bro. Enjoy yourself. It's stuff to do out here.
Um, Was it you watching your peers like hyping all those people where you was like, man, I need to get out? Like, you know what I'm saying? I need to get out and go see the world. Because a lot of people get stuck in, they're afraid to leave the nest.
Uh, no, bro, I wasn't scared of it. It's just I knew I had to do it. If I want something, if I want change, you got to take it. You feel me?
Man, so and now you're doing your thing, you're building your name up, and then now you're getting calls from known people in the industry. Let's talk about just the relationship with OG3 and you know what I'm saying. How did y'all link up?
Oh, yeah, that's my brother. We linked up through Jiggity J. Three came out here, I want to say 2018, they had a show, and he was looking for a cameraman. And Jiggity had called me, and then pulled up. We locked in. It's funny because Three kicked everybody out of the studio,
Host.
and I was on my way to walk out. He was like, nah, bro, where you going? Sit in here. I was like, bet. And then ever since that day, bro, we like locked in. Like the next day he called me, he was like, where you at? I said, man, I'm down, I'm still in the city. He told me, well, push up to Austin. They had a show there. We pushed up to Austin. He was like, man, come with me to Dallas. We went to Dallas, and then we went on to Houston. And then after we did that, about a month later, he didn't say nothing to me. Just nothing. And then he randomly hit me up, was like, hey, man, come to Louisiana with me. And then we shot our first video, and it was up.
What was it like? What's it been like just building that relationship? And for people that don't know it, because I really don't know much about him. You know what I'm saying? The music, I've seen him and stuff
Mm-hmm.
like that. I don't really know much about him. Most people think, obviously because he's around YoungBoy and stuff,
Yeah.
they know him for that. But what is he like as a person? Off the camera. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's a good dude. He's a caring person. He take care of everybody. For sure.
What's some kind of things that he's kind of just gave you advice on and even challenged you? Just being around him.
Taking a risk. He told me like I said, he told me there's more stuff out there. Why not? What's gonna happen? The only thing that's gonna happen is if they say no, I'm good.
And that's the main, like, that's, I mean, you shoot for a lot of people, but that's kind of one of your, like, your main, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
guys
that's
that
my
you,
main.
your
That's
main
one of my
source.
main sources. Yeah,
And
but
how long y'all been rocking now?
8 years.
What is kind of some misconceptions of him that people might have, like, just, like, perceptions that you hear, when they see him, like, oh, man, I thought this dude was like that, like.
Uh, I don't really get that. Three always. He's a real humble dude, and he's genuine, bro. That's a genuine dude right there.
Most definitely, man. And I want to, and you also rest in peace, man. PnB Rock. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let's talk about that. You know what I'm saying? What year was that? And where was he at in his career at that time?
PnB Rock. Where was we at? L.A. 2018.
So this is probably, I'm pretty sure, right at the Selfish record drop.
Yeah, he was turned. Was in the studio with him. I was in the studio with him for like 3 days. Shout out Miyagi.
And this was in L.A.
Yeah, Miyagi is an engineer.
Oh, okay. And like, how close were y'all?
We wasn't that close, but like he knew. We had conversations and stuff. It was really there on work. Everything was cool. That was one of my first big artists like I got to work with.
And what was the conversation? If you could, disclose, some of the things that you got to talk to him
At the
about.
time, he was working on an album, so they were really we were in the studio, me, Davy Dave, PnB Rock, Young Bird, he's known as Hitmaker now.
Yeah.
And some other writers that were in there too. It was all straight lock-in business studio time, straight work. It was cool.
So, like, how was it even, like, being around that dude? I mean,
He was cool, bro. He's like, at the time, he was calm. And he was like, he was locked in recording and stuff. He just fell asleep. But I got some work in, some photos and stuff. But like, it was cool. That was one of my first like time being in a big studio with artists.
yeah, you said that Hitmaker. That's a that'll get no.
Yeah, it was lit. It was lit.
When and I know y'all want to close, but when you received the news like of his untimely passing, man, like, what was your thoughts? Like, just take us to that moment when you got that news.
Yeah, that was kind of the way it happened. Like the story behind it is, yeah, that was bad. Felt bad about that one.
You obviously been in LA, and of course, whatever what happened with street stuff, man. Is it really that bad out there? Like as far as like dangerous out in LA?
Yeah, them boys out there hungry. They hungry out there. I don't know why.
Is the check-in thing like really real out there, or it depends on kind of your name?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't be into that stuff, so I don't know what the check-in about. But I know them niggas is out there hungry, and you gotta move. You know, you gotta move right out there, bro.
Now I gotta ask. It's one of your biggest moments so far. I think, well, as far as I did see, man, you get a call to go to Gravedigger Mountain to go shoot for young boy for the Charlemagne the God Donkey disc, man. Just take us to that moment. Like, where were you when you received that call to go up there?
I was in Miami. I was shooting a video in Miami, and 3 called me. He was like, "Man, Top asking for you, bro." I'm like, "What you mean?" He's like, "He asking for you. He ready to work." And I was like, "When?" He was like, "Tomorrow." I said, "Oh, I bet. I'm gonna be on the next flight out." So shit, I got on the next flight out at 6 a.m. Got to Utah, pulled up. 3 picked me up. Took a long ride to the mountain. It was about an hour away.
I'm pretty sure, because I'm pretty sure he's in a secure, ducked off spot.
Yeah, for sure.
And I know, I'm pretty sure you've been around people, right? So did you like want to fan out when you was around young boy? Like I know you was on there on
Nah,
business.
nah. I've been around, bro.
Oh, you been around them
Plenty
before?
plenty
Oh,
of
okay.
times. Plenty of times. I didn't had opportunities to shoot videos, but under certain circumstances, had to move around, had to go handle some other business with 3. But patience is key. They called me at the right time.
What what's young boy? Because there's a portrayal of young boy obviously in the media, right?
Hmm.
He's received a certain way, but I know there's a side of him that we don't see off the camera, and I've
Yeah.
seen it in Gillian Wallow's interview with him. It was a different. What's young boy like as a person?
He's cool, bro. He a cool dude. Like all bullshit aside, that man's a cool dude. For sure.
Now, how did you feel knowing that you got a video that is going crazy all over the internet? When you saw the numbers and stuff, everything, how'd you feel when you saw that?
Man, it was cool. We was sitting in the house. He told me, he said, "We finna drop. It's finna go up." And he dropped it. Man, we did 1 million views in 4 hours. But that's just one of them. I got 4.
Man,
2 of them dropped. One of them, man, the hardest one. Oh my God. When that come out, yeah.
and I gotta. So when you were on your way up there, did you know that it was a Charlemagne disc? Did they tell you like, hey,
Bro, you want to know the story behind that?
what happened?
So I'm sitting there editing. No, we're not even editing. I just got there. No, I am editing. I'm sitting there editing the first video that we did. This is the one I'm talking about that's super hard. I'm editing and like, he says like, man, Charlemagne, cause this when they was talking about him being a father and all that. He was like, man, nah, hold on. He called 3. He was like, man, I'm finna make a song. 3 told him, bro, you got 13 minutes. Cause we're on a time crunch. He was like, man, I bet. Told me get out. I got out. Man, he recorded that song in like 15 minutes. Then after we recorded it, he was like, let's shoot the video. Shot the video and like,
So you shot the video the same day you recorded it?
yeah,
I did
and
not
we
know.
dropped it.
I did not know that.
Shot it,
So
edited, and
so the
dropped.
day that this was all done in one day?
Man, it's all done in hours.
Oh snap!
Yeah, I like that.
Dang,
Yeah.
man. What was your reaction seeing like people like academics and a lot of people just picking up?
It was lit, bro. Me and academics cool now. We
Yeah.
follow each other, we cool now. But man, when we dropped it though, like, it was going crazy. before we even posted the video, you know that when he posted the donkey of the day?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was recording that. He was like, we got to post a donkey of the day first. Then he was like, donkey of the day is Charlemagne.
How did y'all? And you could talk. How did the hell did y'all get a donkey up?
Oh, I got the donkey.
You got a donkey?
Yeah, I got it off eBay, rented it off eBay.
Oh snap!
Shout out my man, the donkey man. Appreciate him. He bought us a donkey and the goat, and
How-
YB kept the goat.
He got the good.
Yeah, he still got it.
How long did it take y'all to get the donkey up there?
We waited like an hour.
Cause I think I seen on Tay Tay's story too. They posted. I think it was like I don't know if it was like the casket or something. He needed it up there.
No, he needed a hearse.
It was a hearse.
We had the casket because we used the casket in Act a Donkey.
Oh my god.
You know the intro, him
Yeah.
getting out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's I mean, cause I want to go to Great Digger Mountain. Now I ain't never heard it. It's like one of them places that you want to visit.
It's
you know,
cold.
It's cold up there.
It's lit, man. YB had us in the snowmobiles. Man, it was fun. It was fun. I highly suggest people take a trip to Utah. Don't think you finna go out there and party now, cause it ain't none of that going on. But you can go to the little resorts and stuff.
Man, that's cool, man. You know what I'm saying? That was congratulations on getting that, cause bro, I mean, you get to be around, bro. You got to shoot with one of the he's like the lead top artist on YouTube, like, you know what I'm saying? So you get to work with somebody like that, like. After you did that, man, what was your thought process, man? Like, did you like take a step back and be like, I did it?
Yeah, it was something I could check off my list, you know, cause you can ask my closest people, bro. I've been saying this. Like, I told him I'm gonna shoot for YB. I don't care if it's 10 years from now. Just wait, it's gonna happen.
Shout out to everybody in San Antonio that had the pleasure of working with with YB, man. You, Tay Vino, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Jay Angel got the engineer up there, man. So, you know, it's not.
Cub Scout too, my boy Cub.
Shout out to Cub. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud of all y'all boys, because, man, y'all actually, like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all out here grinding, man. So.
Yeah, and then what made it better too, like, in my eyes, I felt like me shooting that video, like, it put more light on us, like, because we all, like, ain't nobody shot a video for YB. So when I felt like when that happened, like, it turned, like, got a little bit more eyes on us, a little bit.
It's definitely, yeah. Whenever I see stuff like that, and it's cool to see, like, you know, people from this city, man, that y'all are actually making it. Because everybody says, oh, man, we can't make it out of here. Well, nah, man, it's the internet, bro. Like, it's resources out there. You got to go find them.
Yeah, you got to take a risk. Take a risk, bro.
Okay, man.
Take a risk.
New album by YB, Take a Risk. Y'all put that, y'all sitting there to the label. I want to check. Nah, I was kidding, man. Man, now let's talk about you and Peasy's relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How did you and him, you know what I'm saying, become acquainted with each other?
That happened because of my boy Juice. I work with an artist from Oklahoma, Juice the Mac. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, my boy got some. Yeah, he's one of them ones. So be on the lookout for him. But Juice, you know, he part of the Ghetto Boys, and they had we went on the 2 Million Up tour, the first one. And shoot, Peasy, I mean, we was cool from the meet. Like, he locked in with me. It started off with pictures, then he needed help with a music video, did In the Hills with Simba. That went up, got 1 million views. And then we locked in ever since, bro.
Yeah, and I know Peasy, man, that dude going crazy, man. And,
oh yeah, for sure.
And it's Detroit, man. So Detroit rap scene, like, people might like sleep on them, but they got some hitters out there.
No, for sure, bro. That Detroit scene is cool, and then being around it, like, yeah.
I used to live out in Detroit. Detroit is a completely, like, and they know how to put that shit on out there.
Oh yeah, it's different out there. Everybody got that shit on, like, even the white folks.
Yeah, they do. And and how long y'all been working with each other now, though?
I want to say the same time I've been working with Juice. I've been working with Juice for a year now, so probably about a year too.
What's it like being around, like, you know, a celebrity, like these celebrities, man? Like, you get to see the behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
So,
they regular people.
and I was just gonna ask you because I know it's pretty. I mean, I'm pretty sure some of these artists are cool to take pictures and stuff, but you know, I'm pretty sure you've been around moments where they're like, nah, right now, bro, I gotta go. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, but those moments don't make me mad at all, cause I already know. I feel them. I feel them. They got cameras pointed at them all the time. So I don't do no tripping. Bet you don't want to. It's good. I ain't tripping. I'm gonna catch you again.
Being in the business like now, was there what are there some things that you learned now that you didn't know before? And it could be something, you know, small or even like finances. Was there anything that you didn't know like about the business that you kind of like, oh snap, this is different?
Yeah, all this stuff with the label.
I was gonna ask you that before, and I forgot to ask about the YB. Like when you do videos like that, it has to get cleared through the label.
Yeah, for sure. But before anything. Yeah. Unless you got a good relationship with the artist, they could. You feel me?
Is it ever frustrating because you be like, damn, I'm ready to put this video out, and they be like,
Cause yeah, bro, that one that I was telling, I'm gonna show you
and that's
after
the
this.
YBs.
I'm gonna show you after this.
YB has to get stuff cleared.
It's just not even him getting cleared. It's just when he want to drop it.
Oh, I got you.
You don't know. You don't
Because
know
I'm
what
pretty sure he operates on kind of his, you
on
know,
his own time,
yeah.
and he might switch it up that day of.
Man, I gotta. So, who's your dream like bucket list person to work with, to take pictures, to shoot with? Like, you got a person that you know what I'm saying up there that you wanna work with? That you,
Yeah, for real.
for real.
He gives a lot of wisdom. A lot of he'll you gonna learn something from him, bro.
Yeah, have you met Pharrell?
No,
Oh, you go.
I want to. I can't wait. I'm going to. I just don't know when. But I'm going to run into him.
What is it about Pharrell that you know what I'm saying that kind of you admire?
Bro, he's smart. He's so smart. And I don't know if you've seen it, I seen a video on Twitter of him talking to somebody. And the words he was giving him, bro, was some shit that I thought I was there. And I was listening to it like, oh yeah, I needed that one. And then he got, you know, bro, he's a genius.
And Pharrell is ahead of the curve, like fashion.
He's always been like that.
He's and y'all gonna be talk. Look, y'all give Wayne credit for bait, and
Facts.
but we know
We know.
where it came from with the ice cream. Yeah,
Come on, man.
Pharrell, and people like Kanye are the kind of few ones out. They're always ahead of the curve.
Yeah, for sure.
They're probably 10 steps ahead, and people jump on it. So that's cool. And I can kind of see that though. You working with, you know, if you get to work with him.
Yeah, and you know, I ran into Will I Am in New York
Ooh,
at the radio station.
Man, tell me that story, man. Talk about that.
Man, he showed us his new AI. Bro, he has an AI made in a hoodie to where it talks to you, but it's an urban dictionary. So how we be talking, have our own slang and all that, you could talk just like that, and it's gonna tell you what to do. He asked him for the directions to the airport, and the AI started rapping it to him.
Man, you met Will I Am?
Yeah, it's on.
Damn,
If you go, if you go look at my page,
I'm finna drop a disc.
if you go look at my page, I posted it. Yeah, bro. Yeah.
He was one of I remember I seen him on a Breakfast Club, and he had like some type of comic book, but it was like a 3D comic book.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy.
Bro, he's ahead. You know he did beats.
I think I heard something about that.
Yeah, so when he was telling us about the AI, it didn't cross my mind.
Man, so I gotta ask you, 5 years, where do you see yourself in your career? You know, so I know that's far fetched, but where would you like to be in 5 years, if I want to say?
5 years. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I really want to work with the NBA or any professional team, taking photos. I really love sports.
I know that. I know them checks nice too, man.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Oh man. I know they're beautiful.
So and I'm pretty sure you got contacts. I guess it's more of just the right time.
Yeah, I got friends in the league, in the NBA, NFL, overseas too. One of my closest friends plays overseas for a French team. My boy Sydney Amude.
Man, so man, yeah, man, oh, for real, man. I'm proud of this because I remember I got familiar with you in, I think it was 2018, 2019, I think. Don't quote me. I don't know. I don't know if did you shoot for Russian Red or Yvonne at one point?
Yeah,
Did you?
me hyping Dave.
Y'all did 2 blocks.
Yeah,
Okay, that's what I remember. Yeah, yeah, the shooters.
we the shooters.
Yeah. So that's what I remember. So that's what I remember. I got familiar with it, and I seen your work, and man, it's not just you. Like I said, you, the hypes, the Dave's people like Tay Tay, the Vinos. You know what I'm saying? The Aces, man. I see y'all, and it's like a motivation because it's like there's no excuse. Like y'all can do it. You know what I'm saying? There's no excuse for nobody else can. Like you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
let's
bro.
go.
It's so easy. It's not. It's not easy, but it's easy to have a work ethic, bro. Why do you want to be? Why wouldn't you want to work? Like, especially if it's something you want to do and that you love.
Man, yeah, and any artist when this is the game I'm gonna give y'all. When y'all see me, man, just introduce yourself, and if we need to exchange contact, cause me and bro met at a bar,
Telling you,
at homeroom. Just
telling you.
I ran up on him and said what's up, and we, what I'm saying, we exchanged contact.
Nah,
So
for sure.
you know what I'm saying, and a good brother right here. I met you a few times before that, but I met you Tay Money show. Matter of fact, Tay Money came here in 2021.
Oh yeah,
Paper
shout out
Tiger.
Save Money.
Yeah, man. So it was cool, man. Can you list just so I want you to what, pop your shit, man. Just give your your track work or some of the people you work with. You know what I'm saying? I know you gave me a list, but
So YB, of course, Peasy, Jacquees, 3, Juice, K Michelle, Fantasia. Man, the list goes on. Waco Tron.
you work with Fantasia?
Yeah, bro. You know that Love and Happiness tour that always came to the city, bro.
I'll be mad. I always miss that.
Yeah, all them pictures. That's me.
Hey, man.
And Dad's Aesthetics too. She was part of that too.
You took a picture when she seen When I See You?
Yeah,
Hey, man.
for sure. K Michelle was cool too.
Yeah, no shout out to that, man. You been around something. You definitely been around something.
It's a lot more, but
I know, man. So, what's next for you though, man? Like, what you got coming up? You know, what I'm saying, as far as like any video projects. You know what I'm saying, like.
oh yeah, me and Stunner got some videos coming. Stunner for Vegas. Me and YB got some stuff pending that's gonna be on the album hopefully. Me and Juice got some hard stuff out of some crazy stuff. Got some stuff with 38 Special too. I don't know if you're familiar with 38 Special.
Yeah. But back to YB real quick. I know he's going through his situation. Is all that being paused right now as far as his legal situations, or they're still keeping the ball rolling?
That's the question I don't have an answer to. But I know we gonna stay prayed up. He gonna be home soon, and when he get home, just know.
Yeah, man. They need to.
What's up?
Man, shoot, they need to quit playing, man. Let that man tour.
They gonna have to.
Because I know he's getting. He gets a bag, but he's missing a bag, a bigger bag. I'm pretty sure it's me and on.
Oh yeah, he for sure need a bigger bag.
For sure.
He got a big bag, but he gonna.
Yeah, But man, I just want to appreciate you for pulling up to the platform.
Oh yeah, bro. I appreciate you.
Hey man, I love what I'm saying, to give the people their flowers and the motivation, because I look at all y'all and just like, man, like the sky's the limit. So I appreciate you. Like I said, shout out to the Hypes and Tay Tays. Y'all watch this. Y'all more than, hey man,
I'm gonna bring them boys by, man. Don't worry.
And what I'm saying, hit the line, and then we're gonna definitely set up something. Man, I definitely appreciate you.
Sure, bro. Thank you, bro.
Hey man, look.
Shout out my boy Views, man. Real talk.
It's man J. Ross live from the Brix, as y'all can see, weekly views with the boy Double R. Man, guys, stay tuned.